right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville.
Did I turn the stream on?
Well, yeah, but I just went to click it and it said broadcast and stopped. It's done that.
Oh, yeah, because it says I'm on.
Because it's got Saints or, Breeze and...
Oh, yeah. Peterson.
It's the screen.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a game.
Colors on colors. Even though the surprising colors.
Oh. 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Smith on second down. Caught on the right side. Reed. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Throwing on third down. Smith. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Trying to get it to...
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 20. They go play action here on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On second down, here's Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Oh, that was a good cut. He was ready, though.
Let's go, let's go.
Bortles to throw on second down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Bortles going to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Line up. Get this boy to jump.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Let's go.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Good play. Keep them honest.
Here we go.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Bortles now to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Smart.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. 100%. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. As Washington's offense comes back out there, gives us a chance to talk about Adrian Peterson, who signed with the Redskins on the 20th. He says he feels like he still has juice in the tank.
He's always going to feel that way. One of the most competitive players the game has ever seen. Struggled in New Orleans last season before getting to Arizona and put up decent numbers there, 448 yards rushing. Chewed up Tampa Bay in the first game that he played for the Cardinals, but he only averaged 3.4 yards per carry for the season. How about the performance with Washington in his first preseason game? Averaged 5.1 yards per carry. If that's the AP they get, they'll be excited.
On 2nd down, Peterson. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
3rd and 2, Smith. Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Redskin first down as Smith hits Crowder.
Hey, on. Go.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I said 580.
On second down, here's Smith. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Running for it. Here's Peterson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Hey, on.
They run again on first down. Peterson. AP still got it. 34 yards there at a first down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Flush to his right. And this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doctson from 6 yards away. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
For days, but he can't hit a PAT down the clock.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out come the Jags. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Bortles to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, come on, coach.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Crowder. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now Bortles. A throw left side complete to his receiver Westbrook. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Bortles now on first down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
To throw is Bortles. He'll buy some time right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Nice
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Bortles going to run the draw with Fournette. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Bortles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now Bortles. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. He'll be saying, hey, run that one back. Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
Time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play. You're able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make this.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell able to drop him for a loss of 4. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's
Alex, ask
perspective,
Adrian if you can sit in his seat.
Especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Fowler in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Time for a break. Here's Tressway now, standing just outside his own goal line. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Taken in at the 22. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Perfect.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll carry for the fullback. This is Tommy Bahama. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And completes it to Westbrook. He got 29 yards that time.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Into the red zone. It's Bortles. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Pernell McPhee in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, moving downfield.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.